Competing in front of a home crowd would just be absolutely awesome. I know from past experiences in Melbourne and Athens and Beijing as well that the support that I've always received has just been absolutely amazing. But to think of all those people coming together and cheering me on in Glasgow would just be absolutely incredible and something that already sending shivers down my spine.
I think it'll be a great opportunity just to see all sports people from all the Commonwealth countries just in one place, and I think it'll be a great experience for everyone.
I'm really excited. It's a bigger chance to go and watch and see. Well, it'll actually be quite good because you're in the city that is hosting the Commonwealth Games, but it is 5 years away, so you do have to wait quite a bit of time, but it will be exciting to see all the swimmers and the runners and all the other people that are doing the sports.
I think it was one of those experiences that stay with you for the rest of your life. I can still remember to this day what it felt like actually walking in to the stadium during the opening ceremony and the noise, and knowing that my family were in the stadium actually watching me. It sort of gave me that extra spur to go out and give even better performances. And I know in 2014 that the athletes representing Scotland will, be encouraged by that support and enthusiasm from the crowd.
It's a fantastic opportunity for the city to, I think, portray itself to the world. We have to remember the size of TV audience that the Commonwealth Games attract. And speaking as an Englishman, running a Commonwealth Games in Scotland, I can honestly say Glasgow is an extraordinary city that needs to be seen much more visibly, and the Games is a great opportunity to do that. But I think more importantly, it's a chance for the people of Glasgow and Scotland to see, feel and touch the Games. And the Games is incredibly important for Scotland. We will have a good team there. This will be a chance to really celebrate Scotland on the world stage.
Well, the key role for us will be to work with partners, governing bodies, local authorities, to put in place what should be really exciting. In most communities across Scotland, is community sports hubs. It gives us a chance to develop access for everybody in Scotland to participate in a sport of their choice.
Well, it can get involved. Communities can all get involved. What is their community going to do for 2014? What is the legacy for their community going to be? The Games are happening in Glasgow and it will be a fantastic event, but communities the length and breadth of Scotland can be part of the 2014 opportunities, getting involved, playing their part, getting lots of activities going on, and I think that will be a fantastic opportunity to get involved in your community, be more active and leave behind a legacy that means your community is better than it was before 2014 happened.
It's very important because it gives us a chance to allow our athletes to continue improving after the Games. Obviously the Games are important, but we've got to think about beyond the Games as well.
We have to make sure that in this day and age of the obesity, the diabetes and that with young children who are just used to sitting behind these screens and things like that, we've got to get them more active. We've got to make sure that people become much healthier, much fitter, so that we can actually have a really good society that is working well, cutting down the NHS budgets and things like that, but it's actually making everybody enjoy sport. They've got to do this for fun, because if it isn't fun then there's no point in doing it, and we can show them how to have fun in sport.
For me, creating a legacy for the 2014 Games is so important. All this investment and time and effort being put into the Games is great for the spectacle for those 2 weeks, but it's what goes afterwards, I think, is so important, and it's not just for the youth of tomorrow or today being inspired by it, but it's also just for the general public to be inspired by the sporting activities that we're putting on in Glasgow and hopefully take part themselves, and also all the infrastructure that's been put in place is hugely important, I feel, for Glasgow.
The Games not just about a 2-week event. Certainly the whole process and thinking about the Games, bidding for the Games, and then working up to deliver the Games has all been about engaging sport with the community, from the politicians down. And then after the Games, of course, we have everybody so enthused about sport and what they see that it's a great opportunity then to take those people out and get them involved, active in sport, and also really appreciating the top level sportsmen that we've got.
Well, the games themselves will be a fantastic sporting event, but it's the lead up to the games and the aftermath of the games that are going to be the important legacy of what is left behind, what the Commonwealth Games achieves for the long term in Scotland. And I believe we can make our nation far more active by getting people more physically active of all ages and all walks of life, and a lot of the work that will be happening across communities which are going to be getting involved in lots of different activities and bringing the communities together to enjoy the lead up to the games themselves and the aftermath is a hugely important opportunity for Scotland to be far more active than it is at the moment.
I think it's vital for grassroots sport, for the legacy for future generations. Now I remember in 1986 in Edinburgh, I've competed at 4 Commonwealth Games, and it's an important legacy in terms of for elite performance, but also for the health of the nation in terms of getting more people more active more often. And I think having been to 4 Commonwealth Games, having seen the audience, having seen the enthusiasm from spectators, volunteers alike, I think this will be a catalyst for change for Scotland, and I really do hope that will happen.
I think legacy is a word that means different things to different people, but I think what we're doing is we're beginning to refine our understanding of the power of big events like a Commonwealth Games to bring people together around some common agendas. I think what we're seeing here is a number of themes that everyone agrees are very important to Scotland, to Glasgow, and the Games can be a catalyst for those to really be delivered. Now, the Games are not going to transform things overnight, but it is an incredible stepping stone, and it's the sheer attraction of the Games has that power to bring people together in a way that is not always on offer. So I'm extremely hopeful that we will see some serious benefits to sport, to the whole community, but I would say first and foremost to sport.